The drug is called ketamine. On the street, it's known as Special K, a party drug that's also used in veterinary medicine, but in controlled settings, like a psychiatrist's office. Ketamine is showing promise in treating depression. Doctors say it could even be a cure.
I've had lots of interesting results.
In Miami, in this doctor's office.
I've kind of been fighting like sadness and depression my entire life.
And inside this room,
it's really undescribable.
Jackie O'Rourke says she has found the thing she has long been searching for: relief. Now in her 30s, Jackie's tried everything to beat depression. Pills, therapy, meditation, nothing worked. So she tried something radical.
Funny enough, I've never done drugs in my life, so this was really out there to think about.
After 6 sessions of ketamine infusions, Jackie says she's happy again, even glowing.
Is this Jacqueline? Yeah.
She allowed us to document her 7th session at TriStar Wellness. After getting her vitals checked, she goes into a quiet room and gets comfortable under a blanket. Under the supervision of a doctor, she gets an IV of ketamine, a blindfold, and headphones. Meditative music and colorful, muted lights set the mood for Jackie's therapy, which lasts about an hour. A practitioner stays in the room the entire time, but Jackie is completely unaware that anyone else is around, including our cameras. Under the influence of this drug, she says she has left her body. She spoke with us minutes after she woke up.
Today was very interesting. I went on a big journey.
She says she saw green tones and white lights, saw people she knew, traveled through different rooms, and the anxiety she'd been feeling when she arrived for this appointment, gone.
When you kind of get pulled out, you feel like everything's okay. You feel like everything's good, everything's taken care of. All of these stresses and worries that we have in this life are just so minimal.
The number one thing I hear, word I hear, is when they wake up is, wow.
Dr. Jeffrey Camlett has overseen hundreds of ketamine therapy sessions, and he calls it transformative. Its track record of safety and short duration of effect make it unique. And while Dr. Camlett says more research needs to be done, he tells CBS 12 News it creates new pathways in the brain that can affect mood and thought patterns.
It's breakthrough in medicine. This is cutting edge science. We don't have a cure for any mental illness. We have no cures. The fact that this is maybe curing the brain or healing the brain is getting sustainable results.
It has completely changed my life.
19-year-old Lindsay Nunley's first rounds of ketamine therapy were so successful, she and her mother flew back to Miami from California for more.
I can't deny, that something profound is happening.
Before ketamine, Sarah says her daughter was severely depressed and repeatedly tried to take her own life. Conventional therapy didn't work. They even had her institutionalized for a time with no significant change.
When you get to that point as a parent, you're willing to try anything.
A fellow military veteran told Sarah that psychedelics helped him cope with PTSD. So they decided to visit Miami and Dr. Camlett.
After ketamine, it's like your eyes are opened and it's like you see everything that you couldn't see before, like that life is beautiful and you only get one shot at it. You kind of like understand that you're blessed to have a consciousness in this world, and it just makes you think.
They took a suicidal daughter into that room, and out of that room came a different person, a person who saw life in a new way and wanted to live.
Lindsay went back to school, got her GED, and is making plans for her future. She says that thoughts of suicide have never returned.
Do you think this drug saved her life?
Absolutely, without a doubt. She would be dead without
100%.
this.
I always say, like, whenever my friends ask me, I say not only did it change my life, but it saved my life.
Right now, there's no research to indicate how long the effects of ketamine therapy may last. Dr. Kemlet is planning on a study of his own to better understand its long-term impacts. But he also has a warning that this drug is addictive and can be abused and should never be used unsupervised. Dr. Kemlet says doing so can lead to negative experiences, which could do significant and lasting harm. For the I-Team, I'm Danielle Wass, CBS 12 News.